What is going on, guys? Spooky Guy 444 here, coming at you with the final episode of Prototype Marathon Season 2. Yes, we have finally come to an end after many fantastic episodes. I hope you guys did enjoy the series, and I hope that this final animatronic right below me right now will finish off the series with a bang. So let's not waste any more time. So without further ado, I'm Spooky Guy 444, and today we will be unboxing unreleased Party City 2025 Poltergeist Clown. Yes, that is right. You heard everything there. I just said correctly. What we're looking at here is a prototype life-size animatronic of the Poltergeist Clown that was supposed to be for Party City 2025, but unfortunately couldn't come out due to them closing. But let's not waste any more time. I know you guys want to see what's in here, so let's open up this box and let's look at all the parts. Alright, first things first, of course we have the base. It's a very strange texture to the base. You can tell it's a lot more rougher. It's not production. I will say that the welds on this are very, very nice, especially on the beam that goes across the base. Very nice, especially for something that's a prototype, you know? So, very surprised to see that. We have both of his poles that also contain his cloth feet going on here. It's pretty interesting. I like that a lot. We have his entire body neck with the outfit attached to it already, which is very nice, very convenient. Neck ruffle. We have both of his arms. Very interestingly enough, these appear to be fully posable. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And finally, last but of course not least, we have his head. Let's get a closer look. Now, just take a look at that head. This is a super nice head. While it's not completely identical to what he looks like in the movie, I think they did a pretty faithful job kind of giving it that SVI charm while also keeping it look like the clown doll from Poltergeist. So I think it looks great. But without further ado, let's begin the setup of our prototype Poltergeist clown doll. Ah! Oh, shit. So the first thing we're gonna do is get our two leg poles here. I don't believe it matters which ones we do, but we're gonna slide up the feet here so that we can get to the snap lock. And then once we get that fish through the hole, we're just gonna slide it on over and match the locks to the pins. Just push and rise and nice. There we go. And then we just bring the feet down and stretch out that fabric. Very nice. And then we'll do the same exact thing for the other head. Feed that pole. Very nice. And it's just gonna slide on like that. And of course, hi. Okay. And up next, we are going to find the poles in here, and then we're just gonna try and fit those in and snap lock those in as well. Should be a pretty easy process. It's a very simple setup, which I'm very fortunate about, because of course, with this being a prototype, normally they don't come with instructions, but I'll show a photo on screen. This one did have its instructions, which I thought was pretty cool. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and put on his arms. We're just gonna fish that through the ruffle, and then we're already gonna unclip this so that I can reach his prongs. And then once you get him in, you can just kind of pose his arms however you want. I love how I'm talking about this like you're ever gonna actually see this thing and buy one for yourself. I'm very sorry. It's cool. Hopefully it comes out one day. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing for this arm over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna slide that wire down and attach the head. And then you're gonna go ahead and connect the wire harness that comes from the head down to the wire harness that is in the control box. And then lastly, we're just gonna put on his ruffle and then get everything velcroed onto the sides so that it looks nice and tidy. And just like that, your Party City 2025 unreleased Poltergeist Clown is ready for action. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug them in and let's do a demo. Alright, now that you guys have gotten to see the Poltergeist clown in action, I want to go over some details on him that you may not have noticed while we were doing that demo and unboxing portion. Starting off, the hands and head are 3D printed, which is very interesting. I've noticed a lot of SVI pros and a lot of prototypes just in general recently have been doing that. It's a lot easier for the people working on them to do compared to doing a full clay or resin sculpt like that. It's cheaper, it's less fragile, it's very nice stuff. And along with that, his head is completely hand painted, and I'll do some close-ups for you guys just so you can see it. You can really tell, especially around the eyebrows, that whole eye section looks really hand painted, the teeth look very hand painted, just stuff like that is very, very cool. Of course, the animation, as you saw, he does at first a lunge, very classic, like lunging Reaper-esque type lunge, and then he pulls himself back up, his head cocks to the side along with his waist, turns back, does it on the other side. While that's doing that, it has moving eyes. So this thing has 4 animations-ish. None of it is servo, by the way. It is all just regular reindeer motors. If I pulled out the internals, you'd be able to see that. It's very, very interesting stuff. I've never really seen anything like it done in retail before, or just done by any company outside of Pro, too. It's very strange just how they did it. And I do really like it because of that. It is a very oddly good quality prototype, too. Like I said about the welding on the base, the metal seems super thick. It is kind of like not polished though compared to a lot of classic metal, but this is a prototype. It was never meant to be seen by the public, so I do kind of understand that. I got this guy through my Lost Animatronic Discord buy and sell group, which I thought was super interesting. But yeah, honestly, I don't have much else to say about him. He is a very cool prototype. One that I think a lot of people are going to be very upset didn't come out, myself included. I think this would have been a very, very good seller. So I would love to see another company maybe pick it up and see if SVI can get it back in their showroom. That would be best case scenario, but we can only hope. But with that being said, thank you guys once again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed Prototype Marathon Season 2. We would love to do a Season 3. We're already working on getting another one set up. We would love to do this for you as much as possible, because we really just want to be able to show off and archive these amazing prototypes that without us maybe would have never seen the light of day. But with that being said, I'm Spooky Guy 444. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.